So it's a dark and stormy night, which means I should show you the decor around our house. This is the first year I've had a home of my own to decorate. Last year we got married on October 14th, and then we had our honeymoon, and then I started my new job and new life here in Minnesota right around Halloween time. So we didn't really have any time to decorate the house. So this is the first year we've been able to work together to decorate the house, and I love the final product. William usually decorates for parties, but our style this year has been more on the cute, spoopy side of things. This has been like a month process. We started decorating in September and we finally got everything done. I'm now ready for Christmas decorating actually, but I love what we were able to do together as a team. So let's get started. I was really on the hunt for wreaths that were for the season rather than the holiday, and I found this first wreath at Big Lots of all places. It's very natural looking, which I love. And we found this wreath at Home Goods, and it is just adorable. I love these little plush pumpkins. This is our Christmas tree room or living room, and it's a much more traditional space, so we kept the decorations more traditional looking. Here we have a flower arrangement from our wedding last year, and this Halloween angel is something that William has had for many years, along with these stained glass pumpkin candle holders. This is a 3-pillow set I found at Kohl's. I love how they match the couch that already exists in the room, and it fits so well. I'm kind of a sucker for punny sayings, and so that pillow from Home Goods is really great. This witch cat we found at home, and it's sort of a doll, a resin and cloth made doll, and it's just adorable, and it fits so well in the room. Here is a matching pillow we also got from Home Goods that goes along with the come in and sit for a spell pillow. On this table we have another vintage ghost, some more stained glass pumpkins, as well as a vintage phone that William had for many years, and he thought it would be really great to go next to the ghost because, you know, who you gonna call? We also have some fun lighting options in here. It's a party light that shines ghosts on the walls. And we also have this spooky tree that we got at Target last year on clearance after Halloween. A lot of them were busted up, but this one was in pretty good condition. I love how it casts spooky shadows on the walls. In the dining room, we decided to go more simplistic and focus on color, and I love how the orange just pops in this room. All the flower arrangements were made by William's Grammy, and I love how adorable they are. These bat candelabras we got at Target last year on clearance, and this year we got these bowls at Target's Dollar Spot, and they're very, very cute. I especially love this arrangement by William's Grammy. It's big and beautiful. We got the ceramic pumpkin from a Goodwill and gave it to her, and she put the flowers in it. Our dining room is all ready to have people for dinner. Wah-ha-ha! This cute little pumpkin is making his debut. This past June we got him at a garage sale for only $3, and he is just adorable. To top off everything in our dining room, we have these plush pumpkins that we purchased at Home Goods. Just a few things in the kitchen. First, this tea towel that was a gift from my sister-in-law, Liz. And then we found these towels at Kohl's. And this bubble light of a skull and a frog on top. My dad especially loves bubble lights, so this is keeping with tradition. And finally, the hugest wreath we have, our crowning achievement this year, is this wreath we found at Home Goods. And once again, I love a natural wreath, something that's not covered in glitter. It looks like something I could have made myself, but I didn't have to go through the effort of putting it all together. We have a tiny little powder room, and there's not much to do with the space. So to liven it up, I've decided to make it as holiday themed as possible for each of the holidays. And Halloween is no exception. I found these towels at Kohl's, and I just love them so much. They're so cute. And I also found this bath mat at Kohl's. It was one of the few places I could find a Halloween bath mat. So I just love these little jack-o'-lanterns, so cute. We found this tree wall art at Hobby Lobby, and it's great for all year round. But for the holidays, I decided to put a string light in the treetops that corresponds with the holiday. So for Halloween, of course I chose jack-o'-lantern lights. A few more wall art items that we have is this Happy Halloween vintage looking pumpkin that we got from Marshall's, and this Happy Halloween sign that we got on clearance last year at Target. And isn't he adorable? Look at his little bowler hat. These black cat candlestick holders were also an item that we got on clearance at Target after Halloween. Just stick around after Halloween, that's where the real deals are. Finally, we have this Halloween soap dispenser that I bought on eBay, and I'm having a hard time finding any holiday soap dispensers, so that was a real gem to find. I'm just so proud of this space in particular because it was such a small space to decorate, and William and I were able to do so much with so little. The last place to show you is our TV room, which is our main living area, and the main theme of the decorations in here, we tried to keep things looking very vintage and cute and fun. The trick-or-treat banner we found at World Market, and I love the vintage feel of it. The skeleton hand candle holder, I believe, is from the Yankee Candle Boney Bunch collection, and the candle that's actually burning is vampire blood. In my last vlog, I mentioned that I couldn't find it anywhere, and one of my loyal viewers sent it to me. It's kind of funny, it smells really good, but it smells like little girl makeup, if that makes any sense, like lipstick and perfume. It has just such a distinct smell. But anyway, I love the scent of it, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, Mom. A lot of the things on the mantle are a bunch of odds and ends that William has collected over the years, but we just felt like they fit together so well. I don't remember a lot of the origin of the things that are on here, but they're very, very cool. One of the things I know for certain is new is this skeleton jar that we got at home, and I had to have it because it reminded me so much of the Skelegro jar from Harry Potter. This is also new, well, new to us. We got it at Salvation Army, and it's this ceramic gnarled tree and pumpkin and ghost. I love it so much. This plant is actually called Mother-in-Law's Tongue, and my mom and William have a really good relationship. We just love the look of it, and it looks very Tim Burton-y to us. If you watched my last vlog, a lot of these decorations are going to look familiar to you. First of all, we have the candle from Bath & Body Works called Perfect Pumpkin, and Jack Skellington from the World of Miss Mindy vinyl, and we have Sally on the other end from the same collection. In the center, though, we have these light-up battery-operated pumpkins from Target, and there's a W for William and an L for me. This jack-o'-lantern decoration is so cool. Last year, William saw it at Costco, but before he could buy it, they were all sold out. But we got it this year. It has so many great features. It's for indoor or outdoor use. It can be a solid lit pumpkin, or it can be motion activated with cackling and sound effects. And it has volume control on the back, which is a big plus for me. We found this pillow at Spirit Halloween, and I know that's traditionally just a costume store, but they had such great decor options. I'm a big fan of advent calendars, and I love that you are able to move the candy corn around to count down the days till Halloween. You can tell I really like pillows, but these are the final two that I found at Kohl's, and they're very, very cute. I think they go really well with the Spirit Halloween pillow that we found. The first one says boo and has a little white ghost on it with a bow tie, and the second one says eek and it has a little girl bat with a bow in her hair. I just love this little bat, so cute. I also love that these pillows are reversible, so they have boo on one side and eek on the other, so you can do whatever combination you would like on your couch. On this side table, we have some Codmasters O-lanterns that William had for many, many years. And in between them we have this French bulldog inside of a pumpkin that we bought at Home Goods. And in the dark, the French bulldog becomes a hellhound. Finally, we have this little cabinet that is full of all sorts of Halloween goodies. William did such a great job arranging these items in a cohesive group, and I just love how much it just screams Halloween. On this first shelf, we have these 2 jack-o'-lantern light-up bottles that we purchased at Spirit Halloween, and the 2 placards are from Hobby Lobby. It's a little boy carving a pumpkin and a little girl witch. And I love this vintage look to them. But my absolute favorite thing on this shelf has to be this vintage spooky radio that we got at Big Lots. On the second shelf, we have this collection of 4 characters that we purchased at Target this year. Once again, I love how vintage they look, how cute they are. We have this cute little ghost, this pumpkin dude, this skeleton man, and the little cat guy. And then I found this little sign at Unique, which is a secondhand store in our area. And I don't know the origin of this sign, but I feel like it works so well with the decor that we already have. I had to have it. On the third shelf, we have this black cat bowl filled with Halloween crackers, Frankenstein and his bride, which were a gift from my sister-in-law Liz last year for our first Halloween as a married couple. And finally, a few last-minute things, a pumpkin candle holder, a vintage-looking ghost, and a vintage-looking book that we got from Home Goods. I just love the overall look of this shelving unit. It just came together so very well, and it's a great combination of fun and spooky and cute and vintage. And that's it. I think that's a pretty good start to our marriage decor. But I'm looking forward to decorating for all the holidays coming up, and especially next Halloween. I'm sure that there are more things that we can fill in some of the gaps in our decorating with. I hope you enjoyed. In the comment section down below, tell me what was your favorite decor item that you saw. I'm the Musical Nurse. I'll see you guys real soon.